This is unacceptable, like so unacceptable. Like, count your days, and I hope you know if y'all don't fix y'all dang game, I will be filing a lawsuit.
In the Sims community, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups. EA, a money-hungry company, and Simmers who continue to buy the packs knowing that The Sims 4 will be broken. These are their stories. What is up, guys? This is your boy Superior Simmer, and today I have more information regarding The Sims 4. If you guys like news, updates, and discussions, please hit the sub button, and if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. I also do have an affiliate link with Instant Game to bring you guys cheaper Sims packs. If you guys click the right side of the screen or the link in the description, you guys will find a bunch of deals for The Sims 3 and The Sims 4. There are a bunch of packs that are 50% off, like businesses and hobbies, Love Struck, Growing Together, High School Years, Horse Ranch. Without further ado, let's get into the content. Okay, so since the August 19th patch update, there's been a lot of issues that Simmers have had with their game. I myself have been experiencing a lot of issues as well. You guys have also been telling me your issues too. Now, before we even jump into Simmers responses, I urge you, if you haven't already, do not update your game, especially if you're playing with a bunch of mods. This patch update is a mod killer. The amount of mods that have broken since this patch update is crazy. And of course, if you guys want more information on the update, I did make a separate video going into the specifics, but all I really added was like, I think 6 bug fixes, the option to now turn off the ailments completely, and some new skin details that make your Sims look like this.
He needs some milk.
So again, if you don't think that's worth the update, I would not do it. Now, heading on over to Twitter, there's one tweet here by Lurdy_Macy who said, "Am I the only one whose games just brings you back to the choosing world and then won't even open the household?" So I actually experienced this as well. This was right after updating my game. I relaunched my game. I was in the main menu. I went to resume game, and then instead of bringing me straight to the household like it usually does, it took me back to manage worlds where I pick what world I want to play in. And then I went to go click the household that I want to play in, and then it took me back to the manage worlds again. Now, the solution for me was to take out some mods. Fortunately, after some trial and error, I figured out what mods were causing my game to act up, and the mods that I actually wanted to play with weren't the ones that were being affected by this. But I know for some other people, including you guys weren't so lucky. And that is the big thing as well, is the fact that if you are playing with a bunch of mods, you're going to experience a lot of issues like this one. So again, check your mods. I know a lot of people have been recommending to just do like a new folder of mods, but don't get it twisted. Even if you don't have mods, people are still experiencing a lot of. And now we have another one here by Princess who says, "Hey, so now when I load up my game, everything is black and I can't play my game. It's getting to the point where I do not want to play anymore. Stop updating." So again, the intro of this video, we saw that a Simmer had the same exact thing where the whole entire main menu was black. You cannot make this shit up, bro. It's honestly insane. And even on the EA forums, people saying they can't load into their lots. There's another one mentioned with the excessive shopping cart pop-ups. I've been experiencing that as well, where the cart is just telling you to buy all these kits and expansion packs, and then, you know, the typical just like crashing when loading into a household. And I experienced this one as well, where they mentioned fairies showing up in the fairy form even though that's disabled. That made no sense to me. I don't know why that was happening. So yeah, just like a lot of weird stuff. Like, if I'm being honest, I kind of find it cute that a lot of people feel like The Sims 4 is just magically gonna get fixed. I'm sorry to burst your plum bomb. That was so fucking corny. But I think The Sims 4 is cooked. And I'm a very hopeful person, trust me. I think at this point, they're just like, fuck it. We're just gonna do what we gotta do to make this money and keep it pushing. You know, fix what they can fix with like the newer packs. Maybe there's like an issue day one, and just continue pushing out bullshit. Because again, it doesn't matter if they've assembled this new Avengers team to help fix the bugs. They're always going to be playing catch up because they're always going to be producing new content. Not to mention the fact that even if we do get a patch update, 9 times out of 10 that patch update is going to break something else. And I think this is why a lot of people, including myself, for many different reasons, but this is like, I would say one of the biggest ones, wants a new Sims game. I think the whole like, oh,
why do you want another Sims game? It's just gonna be the same thing.
It's such a weird way of viewing things. That's the equivalent of saying, why do you want to go into another relationship after that person cheated on you? Like, don't date, just stay single. That doesn't make any sense. Like, we're just supposed to give up on a new game because like one game out of the 4 is like broken? What about all the games before The Sims 4? They were good, they were amazing. I know some of you wouldn't know that because you guys only play Sims 4, but I just don't understand that, man. It seems like Simmers are just frustrated, and again, a lot of people are quitting The Sims 4 and just waiting for Paralives, or they're jumping on Inzoi. And it's not like people are choosing to do this. Like, they don't have a choice because their game is just so messed up. And I know people say, oh, Simmers say they're done like every other week, but again, like looking at all these tweets and the feedback I've been seeing on the state of the game, it seems like a lot of people are just fed up. And like, even with the kits that we just got, a lot of people are basically basically boycotting because they're like, why are you guys buying this stuff? Like, simmers are really up in arms this time. It's very obvious. And of course, guys, please comment down below if you guys have been experiencing any issues with the game. And speaking of new content, shout out to the Sims community. I think someone else actually leaked this and they got it from them. There's a new leak for the Sims 4 Adventure Awaits expansion pack.
Oh shit, here we go again.
I find it so funny whenever BS happens with the Sims 4, there's always like a leak or something to distract from like what's going on. But I can tell you right now that it's not working because people are actually like over it. Now, heading on over to the Sims community website, they said that a new Sims 4 roadmap has been leaked online, including the next expansion pack launching early October. This is last night, a Twitter user replied to a tweet about the latest Sims 4 patch with a mysterious Adventure Awaits tweet. This, we had to look deeper and it seems like the Sims 4 Adventure Awaits is the name of the next expansion pack. Plus, it seems that the next Sims 4 roadmap for the game, lasting from September to December 2025, has already been leaked in full by this user. Now, I did click the user that leaked this and his Twitter doesn't exist anymore, so... Bro, I shouldn't be laughing. I think EA got him. Just, you know, pray for him in the comments down below. So they said they shared a series of tweets about the Sims 4 Adventure Awaits expansion pack, saying that the pack is part of the new Sims 4 roadmap and will be released on October 2nd across computers and consoles. And here's what they stated. They said the next roadmap, which runs September to December, will be released next Tuesday. This roadmap includes the expansion pack, the adventure pack, which will release on the 2nd of October, and then the rest are kits until December, along with another in-game mission. So this, I'm assuming, is another event. They said we don't know much about the expansion pack's themes contents, but so far the name of the pack sounds familiar with speculation we heard late June 2025. So they said the next expansion pack after Enchanted by Greed is the most expensive expansion pack in the history of the franchise that doesn't add a new pet or life stage because of how long it was in development for. They said, but I've been told this is largely due to inflation. They said as for the last few years, it costs Maxis more money now to develop a single expansion than it did to develop the Sims Medieval, which was an entire spin-off. Oh yeah, we know. Okay, the expansion packs are bloated as hell, bro. Like, these aren't even expansions, they're game packs. They're literally upselling game packs, bro. They said it's a vocation pack with a twist. Oh wow, that will allow you to customize and create vocations beyond what Outdoor Retreat and Jungle Adventure can do. Guys, I really want to do a live stream and like rank all the packs. Like, I want to do that so bad, bro. But yeah, me personally, I think Outdoor Retreat and Jungle Adventure are by far the worst game packs. I understand the appeal of Jungle Adventure. I think the concept is there, but for me, it's just a little bit too repetitive. And yes, like the dungeons, quote unquote, do randomize itself, so it's not the same adventure twice, but for me, it's just a little bit too limited. And then Outdoor Retreat is just garbage. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. So yeah, they said you'll be able to create custom venues that your Sims will engage with on their vocation. There will be a big focus on family vocations, as the existing vocation packs are more focused on adult gameplay. I think that's really cool, man. I think the one thing the Sims 4 I feel like does better than the other games is being able to give the tools to the player to really customize our gameplay experience. Like, again, I love businesses and hobbies. I think it's one of the best expansion packs. It might be my favorite, to be honest. So hearing that we can create our own custom vocations versus going to pre-made ones, I think is really cool. I think right now, out of all the Sims games, the vocation gameplay is like probably the worst in Sims 4. I would say the best for me was Sims 2 Bon Voyage. If you know, you know. So if I'm able to create something like that, but even better, this pack does kind of sound interesting then. Now, they said EA are expecting the expansion to sell over 7 to 10 million copies within the first 12 months because they know the themes with the pack are highly requested, and that the packs with similar focuses have achieved similar success. So the marketing team is already coming up with ideas on how to promote the game. Now, they say the information above is still not fully confirmed, but they said the next round of leaks includes a new Sims 4 roadmap. So yeah, this is the image for the new roadmap. So September 4th, which is pretty close, EP reveal, and then on the 10th we get a gameplay trailer, and then on the 23rd of September we have the event, and then another base game update. October 2nd is when the adventure pack launches, and then on October 9th we get the autumn apparel kit. I'm so done with kids, bro. Like, I can't do it anymore. And then November 4th we get another Sims 4 event and a base game update. November 6th, I'm assuming we get 2 creator kits, and then second, another base game update, and then on the 4th we get another kit. So yeah, guys, comment down below how you feel about this whole entire roadmap situation. For me personally, in a perfect world where the game isn't broken, I would love to see more stuff packs. Maybe like 1 game pack and then expansion and then I guess 1 kit. But it seems to me that this is kind of the formula now moving forward. It's like 1 bloated expansion and then a bunch of cockroach kits. And I don't know how I feel about that, man. The adventure pack does sound interesting, but at the same time, man, all these kits back to back is wild to me. Now, what's interesting too on Twitter is a bunch of people are not happy about this. We already know that this expansion pack is going to break the games, so people are already mentally preparing themselves for like the bullshit. And again, I know it's like a meme at this point when people say they're done with The Sims 4, but I'm telling you, there's been a shift in the community. A lot of people, even the Sim loyalists, are saying enough is enough because they're starting to see that EA does not care. And I'm not gonna say the Sims team doesn't care. I think the Sims team is just kind of stuck in the middle where it's like they're trying their best with the resources that they have, but they can only do so much. I'm not saying we can't hold them accountable, accountable, they all need to be held accountable. But that's what it seems like outside looking in. Yeah, there's a tweet here by Nevi who says, I can't wait for another broken pack with almost no new gameplay and reused animations. Oh, don't forget the part that where everything in the pack could have been in an earlier EP, but EA loves to milk The Sims 4 dry. I mean, she's not wrong, but again, from what we just read, it sounds like this is a pack that they've been working on for a while. This is supposed to be the most expensive expansion pack, so I guess we can assume like all the animations, gameplay are going to be like brand new from scratch. And thematically on Twitter, for those who don't know, this guy basically knows everything before it happens. He's predicted so many things. So he tweeted saying, so adventure awaits. So that's him basically confirming that this is real. And then a Twitter user by the name Michael also commented saying, adventure awaits. Sounds intriguing and all, but kind of gives journey and exploration vibes instead of hotel, room service, mini bar, and bed bugs. Give me death by revolving door and we're good. And thematically responded saying, oh yeah, I know, this is not the pack for all this. This one is more like Snowy Escape without snow with additional focus on kids. To be honest, guys, with For Rent and these small businesses, I don't really feel like we need to have like a hotel management system. I know some people are probably gonna like jump me after this video for saying that, but I think For Rent and businesses and hobbies kind of has that covered. You can't obviously combine the two. I feel like there's many different types of ways you can kind of run like a hostel, I guess. And honestly, guys, I don't think a hotel pack would even run properly given, you know, all the BS that we've had with like For Rent. I'm really skeptical that's going to function properly because I feel like For Rent made a lot of promises and I feel like it has so much potential, but it didn't live up to its expectations in my opinion. So I think I'm good off a hotel pack personally, but yeah, guys, comment down below how you guys feel about this vocation pack. Again, it does sound interesting, but again, given the state of the game and everything, I think people are kind of just over it at this point. So yeah. And lastly, shout out to the Sims community once again. They mentioned a memory boost mode. So they said the Sims 4 is going full power balance soon. They said the Sims 4 August 19th patch has brought in more than just a new pack disabler and skin details. First discovered by Anadius, there are new files for the Sims 4 base game launcher hiding in the game files of the Windows version. So they said the Sims 4-FPB launcher discovered in the game files. They said new Sims 4 executable, which is titled the Sims 4_x64fpe.exe, has been found in the Sims 4 game bin folder of the base game files on Windows. They said along with that is the new simulation _x64_fp.dll, bro. God. Okay. File launches together with the first mentioned executable file. So it says, according to Anadius, there aren't any official ways of activating and launching this version of The Sims 4. However, you can try adding the -FPB tagline in your game launch options for the EA app or Steam. So I've tried this method and launched my game. However, I haven't noticed any differences in game performance or any new features in the game options. They said, here's a full discovery shared by them. Now they mentioned there's no in-game options to use the EXE, but you can force it by adding the FPB launch options. They said, I haven't tested the performance. The only difference I noticed is that the FPB executable can't use DirectX 9. The option either disappears or is grayed out with the tooltip that says DirectX 9 is not supported in memory boost mode. To access this option, deactivate memory boost. So as far as I know, this is the only mention of memory boost in game, but I might have missed a text line. And they mentioned discoveries from our readers. They said another one of our readers, Thur, I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that, has discovered the main feature of the Sims 4 memory boost mode currently in early testing / early access. The memory boost mode, it says it frees up memory, reduces lag, improves frame rates, and helps prevent crashes, and a restart is required. They said recovery saves will be labeled memory boost and it's compatible with only DirectX 11. And then with the toggle options, it's automatic for game managed settings, enabled to activate DirectX 11 only or disabled to keep original settings. And they said switching modes may affect save compatibility. Now another reader named again Defair has tested the new executable version. The reported issue of neighboring houses shows as default / empty is fixed in the newly reported version of The Sims 4. So before you couldn't see neighboring houses, but now you can with the new FPB EXE. So they said, what does this mean for the future of The Sims 4? They said it's too early to tell yet. They said for the first time ever, we're hearing words of the memory boost mode feature, which hasn't been mentioned before ever by the Sims team nor discovered until now in the game files. They said I did a quick Google search to see if the abbreviation FPB means anything. The top rated result on the abbreviations.com is full powered balance, which has been used before in the world of computing and hardware. And then they mentioned that this new memory boost mode only works for DirectX 11, not DirectX 9. Yeah, it sounds like they're trying to fix like the base game, I guess. Again, any type of updates that help improve the base game is obviously welcomed, and this memory boost mode sounds really promising. So hopefully in one of the upcoming updates we get this as soon as possible, because I would love to play with this and see how it improves the game. But yeah, guys, comment down below your thoughts and opinions on this whole memory boost thing. And again, if you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a good day and take care.